To think I did all that, and may I say, not in a shy way, oh no, not me, I did it my way. That line from My Way, a 1969 song by Frank Sinatra, captures the essence of the song that was written for him by another musician as a tribute to his career. Written when the baby boomer me generation was going strong, the song fit not only Sinatra's persona, but the times as well. The song was written from the view of an old guy looking back and boldly declaring, I did it my way. Born in 1915, Sinatra was clearly not a me generation baby boomer, so why did he get this song and make such a hit out of it? It's simple. He may have been an old guy in the 60s, but he fit the spirit of the times. But let's not fool ourselves. The song is an anthem to many people today, especially in the religious arena, including many of us who would deny it. And it shouldn't surprise us that the song fits with a lot of people throughout history. We've been looking at Saul's disobedience in 1 Samuel 15, and it certainly fits Saul. When Samuel asked him about the bleating of the sheep, Saul not only made excuses, but tried to argue that he had obeyed God, verse 20. The only way it could be considered obedience is if we can expand the parameters of obedience to also include disobedience, which is exactly what Saul tried to do in verse 20. I did obey the voice of the Lord and went on the mission on which the Lord sent me, and have brought back Agag, the king of Amalek. He just folded that act of disobedience into the other acts of obedience. And that was after Saul had reminded Saul of some critical facts. He was king of Israel only by the grace of God, verse 17, and had been given a specific command by God, verse 18. His pointed question, why then did you not obey the voice of the Lord, made it clear he had not obeyed God. Then Samuel concluded by saying his decision to do it my way, as the song says, was evil in God's sight, verse 19. Satan has never stopped working on getting us to rely on our own wisdom instead of God's, to believe that doing worship our way is actually obedience to the will of God. From the first exposure in the Garden of Eden until now, his best weapon is to get us to challenge the parameters of God's will with the question, has God said? Saul claimed obedience when he knowingly did not do what God said. What about us today? Are we really any different in our obedience? It's not obedience if we do it our way. Let's turn away from the evil of disobedience and do worship God's way. Come on, let's do that instead of acting like Saul. Well, thanks for watching Morning Minutes in the Bible. Please come back tomorrow for the 400th video in this series. Wow, I can't believe there are 400 already. Until then, this is James McClenny hoping you have a great day.